Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we're back in SpinTires MudRunner on PC, which is why you're seeing the face cam, and I made it a little bit smaller just to get it a little bit more to the side of the screen because I realize a lot of people are not a huge fan of just seeing it, like, huge right there, so I figured I wanted to have that more personal connection with you guys as you guys were watching the video, but at the same time, I didn't want it to take up that much of the screen, so I made it a little bit smaller, and hopefully you guys prefer that. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about the size of the face cam and the angle and things like that. But let's get into the mods we're going to be talking about today. And firstly, we've got this, basically it's based on, when you read about it, it's based on a Jeep, but there's really no Jeep left. And the lights, for some reason, are always on, and you can't turn them off. Now, you've got a high lift jack and Terra Trip, which I'm not sure what that does. It carries 1,000 repair points and 4 garage points, so we can unlock the garage at the other end of the map, which we'll go ahead and do. But let's see what it sounds like. It's got a diesel engine. It's been converted over to a diesel engine, at least, and they claim the idea behind this vehicle was starting with a Jeep chassis and then going nuts, going into fully into the world of a crawler. And they say that They say on the Steam Workshop that this thing is running portal boxes, and I didn't even really notice it until you actually look, and you can see there are little portal boxes down towards down at the end of the axle, so that's kind of cool. I like the fact that they went into that detail. Let's see if it will climb this lumber right here. I have a feeling it probably, oh yeah, look at that flex! Oh, that is mental! That's mad. Look at that. That is insane. Like, honestly, you would have to be... Oh, let's see if we can get... Now, very few vehicles can get up onto the other... Yeah, no, it doesn't have big enough tires to do that. I mean, we could probably... Oh, yeah, nope. I was going to say, we could probably, like, kind of shimmy it, like, over to the other one, but that would... It looks like that would... Number one, that would take a while, and number two, that would also, it doesn't look like it wants to do it. It doesn't look like it wants to come anywhere close to doing it. So if we put it in automatic mode, high is about the equivalent of fourth, and then fifth is very fast, and fast enough that I would want to be looking straight, where I'm, straight in the direction of where I'm going while I'm in fifth. But, I mean, as Jeremy Clarkson says, looking good is more important than looking where you're going, so... if we play by that logic, we should be fine, right? Wrong. Ooh, come on. Seems like Mud complete. Well, actually, I was gonna say it seemed like Mud completely stopped it, but then again, it's like shifted right back up to fourth in automatic mode, and we're just getting through the mud no problem. This is actually a really good mud rig. I'm impressed, or at least with fairly shallow mud, which some vehicles that go through there, the reason why this map is such a great test is because it has rocks, it's got mud, it's got pretty much everything, and even down here in, like, the thicker mud, I mean, yeah, it goes into first, but it was only in first for a second, then it shifted right back up to second gear, and not only that, even when it did go back down into first, it wasn't a big interruption of our forward motion. Like, it just immediately changed down to first and then kept the power on, so it was no big deal for it to do at all. So we've got the garage unlocked, and we're going to actually go ahead and put the Terra Trip upgrade back on. So we have the repair points. I mean, the garage points we don't really need, but we do have the repair points there just in case we need them. Now, so far, this thing is proving to be an amazing scout vehicle, and also better than I expected in mud, but I want to see how it does on rocks. I want to see what happens when you take this thing and show it some actual rock crawling, what it will actually do. So that's one of the first things we're going to try to throw at it over here towards the beach. So let's run it in low 3. So far, it's completely unfazed. It's just... Oh, God. Oh, that's an angle. I'm going to steer into it just so I don't have to, like, just so I don't need to be concerned about falling off the edge. Come on. Oh, God. Should be able to kind of rampage through this creek, but, I mean, at the end of the day, it's, like, really, it's a really, really capable little rig. I have to give it to it. Oh, let's see what it'll do here. This waterfall challenge really gets a lot of vehicles. Let's see if it'll get this one. Come on. Dude! Oh my god. It did not stop. It did not stop going all the way up that. It did not stop. It didn't have a single hiccup. It just freaking went. I laid on the throttle and it went for it. It absolutely went for it and did not hold back one bit. This is a monster, and I am more than happy to recommend it after I watched it just do that. And honestly, it may have 410 points of damage now, but that's actually a little bit less than you normally end up with after doing something like that. So, let's see. We'll repair it a little real quick. And technically, if you put the Terra Trip and the High Lift Jack on, you have enough repair points for 2 full repairs, since this thing has 1,000 allowable points of damage. So, that's pretty good. Let's stick with this. Oh! Come on! Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Let's see what... Oh, God. Why has that K700 gone all wacky with its textures? That's really weird. It's actually very weird. I'm gonna put it in high and see if that... Yeah, that helped us a lot. I was concerned we were gonna get stuck. Either gonna get stuck or just, like, drown... or drown the vehicle, really. Let's see if we can get down through here without either rock glitching and or flipping over, which we seem to have done no problem. Well, I wonder if these will probably rock glitch over here. These will probably rock glitch, but they're already starting to. God, even in automatic mode, it's not bad. Oh, it's going over. Yep, it went over completely. So, without any... Oh, my God. Okay. So, basically what happened is the game crashed for some reason. I think it partially had something to do with that K700 that was, like, completely white. And now, for some reason, the lights are not... Oh, that was... So, that means that they were... When we started the game, that means that they were automatically on already. That's weird. No vehicles do that. Alright, so we're going to cover the other rig that I was going to talk about in this video, and that is this. This thing is basically a new rock crawling rig from the DCMT guys, and I wanted to save this to be the second one that I covered because it's got massive tires, massive axles, racing seats. It's a full exo cage setup. I mean, it's literally like a tube buggy. Massive control arms in the back. It's massive control arms in the front and the back. Huge. Those have got to be at least like 44s. I mean, it's like crazy V8 engine up front. Like, even in automatic mode, you get into it and watch. This spins the front tires and just goes... Oh my God! It's so crazy! It doesn't really like mud, though, as can be seen pretty easily. I think it's got 64,000 allowable damage points. You could beat the absolute crap out of this thing, and it would be fine with it. Although I will say the other rig is better in the mud, but I think everywhere else, this thing is going to absolutely dominate it. We haven't seen anything that performed like a real rock bouncer yet, and this thing already seems like it's going to perform like a real rock bouncer. I mean, it's got the power delivery for it. It's got the sound. It's got all of the rock bouncer stuff. Oh, God, here we go. Just uninterrupted brute force. Absolutely uninterrupted brute force. It just absolutely freaking goes. And I have not seen any other vehicles in MudRunner that will go like this thing. Now, I will go ahead and tell you guys that my modded maps are not working right now for some reason. Like, the game literally won't recognize them. And normally, there's always, like, there's a way that you get the game to recognize them, and that's by putting the line of code that you need to in the config file. And I've done that, and I've gone back and double-checked and triple-checked and quadruple-checked, and they're still not showing up. So I'm going to spend some time trying to figure that out because the mod maps are where these things really shine, and I need to show them, I need to take them there and show them to you guys there, but for some reason, like I said, the mod maps aren't working right now, so I have to figure out why. But still, Like, oh god, the water gets a little bit on the deep side right there. Yeah, when you put this thing in high and just have constant power delivery, oh my god, what a thing, what a machine. I'm actually mildly concerned that it's so loud that it might be too loud, but, oh. And again, the crazy part is, like, yes, we have accumulated 2,050 points of damage, but at the same time, we have an allowable 64,000, so we can do literally whatever we want. It's just like you just lay in the throttle and point it whatever direction you want it to go. It'll go. Trust me, it'll go. It'll probably tear down everything in its path along the way, too, but it'll go. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What? Excuse me? Go. Oh, my God. It went into high going uphill. That is... Do you have any idea how many vehicles will not do that? Like, 99% of the vehicles out there will not do that. Even the modded, like, crazy rock bouncer ones won't do that. This one will, though. God, what a machine. I'm just, like, throwing it at whatever. I mean, and you can throw it at whatever, because it'll just get right back up again and go right back for it. And it's good to go. Again. And shift to the high. Just keep the throttle down. You can just rampage everywhere. What happens if I'm aiming at the... Oh, it rock glitches. Yep. Can I back out of it, though? Yes, I can. Thankfully. Thankfully. I'm really not a fan of having to deal with those rock glitches. Oh, yeah, speaking of rock glitches. Oh, my God. Okay, so we're back in the other vehicle, and I'll go ahead and illustrate why. Basically, the game crashed again, and I think at this point, the game is having some really bad texture issues, or some texture loading issues, or something's going wrong in the code. One of the two is going on, but regardless, I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to have it fixed before the next video. And then again, the thing is, it's MudRunner, and with this many mods installed, crashes do sometimes happen, so we're going to have to figure out, you know, just do our best to figure out what it is, fix it, and then, you know, it may, the game may crash again, but at least we can, prevent it as much as possible. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see y'all next time. Talk to you guys later.